Hello, lords and ladies, it is I, Panther Prance, here to entertain you today with some more Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord. Last time we went in, we created our Battanian character, Khol Volmund, a brutish barbarian from the north of Battania up here. We also did got a few different quests going. We need to figure out some poachers that have been attacking Tavea, but I don't think we're quite ready for that because they did tell us that we'll need roughly 18 men and should be headed to Tavea around midnight. We also made a tiny bit of progress with Narutezi's Folly, and then as far as establishing our clan goes, we didn't get too far into that. So today we're going to go ahead and continue on there, starting with, I can't quite remember if we tried to recruit troops here last time, so let's go ahead and check that first. Recruit troops over there. Nope, see, yeah, they are empty. Alrighty, so with that, I suppose we head to one of these small towns, because that needs to be our first priority. There needs to be more than me here, because if there's just me going up against a group of looters or raiders or whom have you, I'm not going to have too great of a time. So let's go ahead over here to Canaros. Please don't come over me. Okay, cool. And we're going to go ahead and see if hopefully Canaros has some troops to recruit. They do. We've got a few. Let's get all 4 of them here. Cool, so we've got four troops right there. So I don't think we're going to be quite ready for Tavea yet. Why don't we continue over with these small towns, just see if I can't get a group of people here. Relatively small army. Yeah, so now we're at 8 total. Maybe we can head to Tavea and then back down to Poros and see if they have a tournament going on there that we can potentially gain some renown in. Alright, there we go. We've got 12 units there. Shouldn't be too bad. You know what, actually, let's go ahead and try and clear the land of some of these raiders here. So let's see if we can't chase them down. And there we are. So, you best back off. There's dozens of more of us hiding, just waiting for our signal. Well, we're going to call them on that bluff there. We'll say nice try. And we are going to head in to our first combat. So, here we are. Combat movement is normal, WASD. As far as commands go, you can start your commands by hitting F1, and then you can see all of the F tags. You can control movement, change their form, change their hold fire, that sort of thing. The ones you're going to use most are movement, obviously, to kind of tell your people, hey, go there. So we're just going to go ahead and get right on in here. Oh, not great. Alrighty, so let's take a lot of my money going in to get the job done. My maneuverability is very low. I am in a dangerous situation, so we're going to go on and get out of there right quick. Down in the bottom left, you can see things like health, that sort of thing. As you can see right now, I am not faring off too greatly, but we were victorious anyhow. Hooray! Congratulations, we won. First battle was a victory there. Didn't even lose any men, no injuries. We were able to defeat every one of them. So I'm getting 9 renown and 1 base morale. Fantastic. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and loot some of that stuff off. Definitely want to keep the fish because that'll be a food source for us. And then we'll take that and try and dump that off maybe over here at Poros for some money. So let's go ahead, head into here. We're going to go to trade. Sell that stuff. We get 93 gold for that. That's a lot more than I originally anticipated, but we are very low on food here, which you can also see down here in this tab. So our expected change is minus 0.6 food per day. We've only got 4 days until we're starving, so I think we should probably just pick up some more stuff. Maybe a few more grains, a couple more fish. Let's go with 2 meats as well. So I am now paying 22, but all things considered, that's not bad. And that'll get us up to 16 days of food, 9 food units total. So we're going to go ahead and do that there. We'll wait here for a little bit, because as you can see down here, I am very, very low on health. I got a little bit cocky in that last battle, going up there trying to take on half of the units myself. Not entirely a smart move, but one that I made anyways. So we're going to stay here, see if I can't heal up a little bit. There's nothing in the arena. So I suppose we'll go ahead and leave there. Let's head up to this. Is that Zestia? I'm gonna go see if they've got anybody to recruit, and then maybe we can try after that mission into Vea. Looks like they have a few people. Awesome. Now that brings my total party up to 14, 15 people. Awesome. And now we do appear to have 6 people ready for some upgrades. And you're going to notice I am a huge sucker for archers. I think archers are going to get the job done for us. Especially in this game, they can pick people off from a distance. I love, love, love using archers. So you're going to see me probably build a military that's got a lot of range, and then about, I would say, half and half with cavalry and melee. But I do think that those ranged units really give us a huge, huge, huge advantage. Alrighty. It does look like there's a quest over there, but I'm not too worried about whatever that was for. We are at only 28% hit points. So maybe we should head back to Poros for a little bit for the day. Heal up again. And maybe... Nope, still no tournament. So, I suppose... Oh, we do have to wait for Tevea, and we do have a quest down here in Annika, so let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Recruit troops. Alrighty, I can recruit. So let's go ahead and just get, all 5 of them. So now I am maxed out, and my gold is slowly dropping. So, looks like the Suturos, or Suturos, that's his name right there. Suturos does have a mission for us, so we're going to go ahead and talk to him. See what he's got. Sorry, I don't think I know you. I'm Khol, and who are you? I'm Suturos. I own land around here. I speak for many of the people in this village. That is fantastic. Good contact to have. I'll mark your name. I hear you have some help with a problem, or you need help with a problem. Yes, we've always had trouble with bandits, but recently we've had a lot more than our share. The hills outside of town are infested. A lot of us are afraid to take their goods to the market. Some have been murdered, people tell me. I'm getting so desperate, maybe I'll turn bandit myself. It's bad. So you want me to hunt them down? Well, you have to get all of the outlaws, but if word gets around that you took down some of them, the most vicious ones, let's say 2 bands of brigands, robbing us wouldn't seem so lucrative. Alrighty, well that seems pretty easy for us. We just have to hunt down 2 bands of brigands. So, easy peasy for the most part. Let's go ahead and out here towards the plains and just see if we can't attract anybody while we're out here. Come on. Anybody. Oh, hey Rega, I need to actually speak with you. Let's see. Alrighty, so this is Rega. Now then, come no closer, forgive me, but one cannot be too cautious. I would ask for your name. I am Khol. May I ask yours? Can you tell me about the Battle of Penderic? Of course, I did not witness the battle, but my husband, Arenikos, spoke frequently of it. He was one of the Emperor's trusted commanders. He could not stop Neretezes from marching to defeat, but he managed to salvage something from the disaster. When the Sturgians came over our barricades, he managed to lead a group of Neretezes guardsmen out the back. My husband's small force held together and were joined by stragglers and fugitives. He described the march back: no food, little water, marching day and night to keep ahead of the enemy's outriders. But they survived, the only organized imperial force to do so. The city was in a state of panic after hearing rumors of what happened. Arenikos kept things from descending into chaos. When it came time for the Senate to choose the next emperor, there was no question that it should be him. I loved him before as a man, but that day learned to love him as something more. What a gift he was to the people of Calradia. Thank you very much. Cool. So now we've updated Neretezes' folly log. We have spoken to 1 out of 10 nobles. Awesome. 9 more to go. So, now not to get distracted some more, let's go ahead and see if we can't find any brigands to wrestle under our control. And if not, we can head to Tevea, for it is nighttime, and now it's morning, of course. Got there just a little too late. So we're going to go ahead and leave there. Because I don't think we're going to be able to hunt them down unless we're hanging out until nighttime. These valleys are very, very empty of any kind of hostile forces, which I haven't played the game in a while, but to my knowledge is fairly unusual to not see anybody around like this. We've kind of just been riding forest for days and days and days. Let's go ahead and take a stop off at Poros right quick. Oh, there's some looters. I hope these looters... Yeah, they got in the exclamation. They'll count. So let's go ahead and talk to them. You got a problem? Not if you get up now. If not, prepare to fight. You'll never take us alive. Looks like we prepared to fight then. And there are 14 bandits this time against us. To start things off, I think I'm going to get off the horse here. I'm going to be much better getting off the horse. We're also going to talk to my men. Tell them to follow me here.
Arrows!
My archers, I definitely want.
Forward!
About right there. So as these guys come in,
Footmen!
footmen right up there. That'll give my archers a nice defensive line there so they can try and pepper them. And the rest of us will just wait for them to charge forward until it is time for us to get going. My first victim. Oh, stole my kill. You'll not get away. Maybe you will get away. It was times like this where I regret getting off my horse, so I could at least chase him down. Well, we were victorious. Made him scatter pretty quickly there. Killed 5, wounded 2, which means 2 are still alive. We gained 1.7 renown and 1.4 morale. And finished half of our mission. We now have 2 prisoners that I can take. Awesome, they'll get me some money and some loot as well. We're going to go ahead and mark our food items so I don't actually accidentally sell them when we go to market. Because I am notorious for making dumb choices. Let's go ahead and finish them off. I'm going to attack the last 7 here. And I will stay on my horse this time, so I don't make dumb choices.
Archers!
And we'll set the archers right there. See if I can't go up and harass them while they're on their way to my men here. There we go. Knocked 1 on his face. Now I'm getting knocked. Hey. Oh, I missed. Well, I certainly caught their attention, didn't I? I really probably should have put my archers on the hill so I don't have them to fire into the ground, huh? Here we go. We chase them down. No survivors. Not this time. We let them live once. Not again. I can imagine this feels pretty good, you know? If anything, I'm impressed that they're able to take an iron ball to the back of the head and then keep running away. Last guy, it looks like here. Boink. Oh, cool. Only 2 damage there. You fought hard, man. Hey, victory. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, they shouldn't be giving us any more issues. So you got another 4 looters. And some more loot there that we can sell off at market. Awesome. Yep, and that did, I believe, solve... Nope, not wrong quest. Yep, destroyed parties 1 out of 2. So it does look like we have to completely destroy them. Can't leave any stragglers behind like we did that first time. So that's good to know. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll just go after these 9 then. They seem like they'll be pretty easy. We've got no quarrel with you, but I have one with you. Brigand, give up now or die. Let's go ahead and attack them. I'm going to go ahead and stay on my horse for this one as well. Again.
Infantry!
Just because,
Move! Bowman!
we do need to exterminate them all to actually get the mission request fulfilled. So this will be easier to chase them down if we have any stragglers or anything like that. And they're slowly walking in. I've got my archers ready, and we're gonna go ahead. Infantry, we're gonna have charge. Here we go. Ooh, missed him. Man, just put. I really need to. Oh, come on now. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Gained a level. Yep, definitely missed that there. Alright, we're just gonna keep chasing him down here and beating him with my spike ball. My mace. I believe this is our last victim here. Oh. Ooh! That was dirty. And there we go. Victory again. 5 killed, 4 wounded. That probably means we're going to get about 4 prisoners there. Yep, 4 prisoners. Cool. Taking them. And we're going to go ahead and take our equipment as well. Perfect. And we are done with that quest. There we go. So, he gave us 550 gold. Awesome. Now, as my character goes, we did get a level up my two-handed weapons, so I have the choice. Whenever you get to a certain experience threshold, as is common with most RPGs, you're going to have the option to choose a perk or two. So, as far as one-handed goes, it looks like our first perks, we can either pick Deflect or Basher. So, Deflect, one-handed weapons you wield have their handling increased by 20%. Troops in the formation you are leading have their one-handed combat effectiveness as if they were 1 tier higher. That could be huge. Or, for Basher, Shield Bashes now deal 50% more damage and stun your enemy for longer. I don't really use Shield Bash, so I think the easy one to pick there is Deflector. And that's also going to be huge, 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 huge for our military there. We also do have some focus points that we can put into different skills. So each one of these marks here, these tallies, is a different focus point. That increases your learning cap for said skill. So this green bar right here, this is how high I can get my one-handed at this point in time. Okay, so if I were to put a focus point in one-handed, which I'm going to do, boom, you see that focus cap go up. And so now I can get more experience, which also means I can get more points. So we are going to put one into one-handed. I think the smart bet for right now... Whew, I gotta think about this for a second. I feel like we're pretty decent. I wouldn't even say good, I would say decent. We're mediocre when it comes to combat, which, you know, level 2, that's fine. We can be mediocre at combat. What I want to start working on is things like probably Steward. And I think Steward is a very, very useful skill to have. Steward is essentially going to be the skill that controls the size of your army. So right now, we can have, I believe our army cap is at 20. Yep, 19 out of 20. The higher my Steward level goes, the higher this number here will grow as well. Since we're here, we're going to go ahead and promote the units that need promoting. We're going to say, we'll do like 8 there, and then the other 7 will be infantry. It will cost us 255 gold, which is no problem though, because we've got a little bit over 1,000 there. And then we're going to go ahead and head into Poros. Let's see if we can trade some of our loot away. So before I do that, though, I want to go ahead and check, see if anything I've gotten has... always save my food items. We're going to see if anything I've gotten actually increases my stats. So... no, that drops my leg armor, Is this... Oh, that's actually new, so I could use some vambraces there. Or some pauldrons, depending on what they call them here. I don't know. What do they call them? Bracers. Okay. Let's see. No, that doesn't really do anything. No, I'm not wearing anything on my head yet. I suppose I could put a hood. It's not going to do too much for me, but there we go. I kind of look like somebody from AC now. Assassin's Creed, that's pretty sweet. My knobbed club here. Let's see. Swing damage is 48. Length is 54. Handling is 96. Being on horseback, I would like something that has maybe a little bit more reach. Because my length is going to really be determining my ability to hit people as I'm chasing them down. So that does blunt damage there. Piercing damage. Could also do crude wooden hammer. I believe that's two. No, it's one-handed. Okay. It's weapon class mace. The weapon tier does go down, but the swing speed goes up. Handling goes up. I don't know if it's what I'm looking for here, though. Yeah, I suppose everything else we're just going to go ahead and dump. So we're going to get 601 gold out of that. Let's see if maybe they have any better weapons for sale here. Or a better shield, perhaps. Reinforced kite shield, that gives me a little bit more damage, or a little bit more HP there. But we're looking for weapons right now. Quit getting distracted. Alright, spiked club. Well, looks like it is lower weight. Swing speed is higher. Does a tiny bit more damage, but the speed goes up. Thrust damage, which doesn't have any for the other weapon. Length goes up and handling goes up. Why don't we go ahead and try Spike Club? Oh my gosh, wow, I just saw the price there. Maybe we aren't going to try Spike Club. We probably have to get a little bit more money first. So let's go ahead and say done. And then we're going to go to the tavern so we can ransom off my prisoners. That got me another 78 gold. Cool. Leveled up my roguery to 4. So that's something that you actually get with roguery, is you level up your roguery based on selling off or ransoming off prisoners, doing kind of thievy tricks, recruiting bandits into your army, that sort of thing. Not a skill that I actively try and level up, but it is one that levels up just because of my ransoming off of prisoners and stuff. So now let's go ahead and see if that Spike Club looks a little bit more comfortable for my wallet. I'm at 1535 here. This is 643. So let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll pick it up. Trade it out for that knobbed club here, and we're going to go ahead and sell that baby. So in all reality, we're only paying 434. Nice. Awesome. We're done there. Let's go ahead and see if... Nope. Still no tournaments, so we are out of luck. But it is becoming night, so maybe, just maybe, can we make it to Tevea before it becomes morning? Doesn't look like it. So why don't we just... Well, we can just hang around Tevea. We're going to let some time pass as we just circle the town. Nothing suspicious going on here, I promise. And then after we get Tevea done, we'll probably call it an episode here. Alrighty, it's nighttime. Let's head into Tevea. Alrighty, a boy runs out of the village and asks you to talk to the leader of the poachers. The villagers want to avoid a fight outside their homes. Well, it's kind of anticlimactic, but I suppose I can try and negotiate with them. Let's see what they say here. Well, are you working for that merchant in the town? So it's all fine with the rich folk trade in poached skins, but when we do it, armed men come to hunt us down. Alrighty. Maybe we can come to an agreement. I'm here to do the job I agreed to do. Give up or die. Well, you have a point. Go on. We won't bother you anymore. Alrighty. So, let's see here. He's making the argument that when rich folk do it, it's fine. However, I haven't seen any rich folk do it. I'm sure if I did, I would like to step in and stop him. As an RP perspective here, the people wished to not have a fight outside their homes, so he's going to see if we can reach an agreement here. So, right here, what we're going to engage in now is we are going to engage in some sort of persuasion / negotiation here. So, our goal is to hit 2 successes. We need to fill up these bubbles. We have a variety of choices here. Some choices that will get us fails. So this is saying like 14% failure risk. Anytime you see 2 level ups, or 2 upward arrows, that means that we'll fill in both bubbles, but there's only a 4% chance of that happening. Okay, so based on that, looks like our highest chance of success is right here. You're not bad people. You can easily ply your trade somewhere else, somewhere safe. Okay, that seems like a pretty safe option, but let's go ahead and see what else we have. You're just a bunch of hunters. You don't stand a chance against us. Okay, well, I don't necessarily want to do that. You talk about poor folk, but you think the people here like their village turned into a nest of outlaws. Okay, not bad. You had an agreement with Andreza the Tanner. Your word is your bond, no matter which side of the law you're on. That's fair. Also a good argument. Flee while you can. The army of Faron is already on its way here to hang you all. Well, I don't necessarily want to scare the piss out of them, so maybe... we're going to try that first one. Yeah, so we did get our first success there. I see. Alrighty. And I think for my next one, we were going to do... you had an agreement with Andrasa the Tanner. Your word is your bond, no matter which side of the law you're on. Trying to be reasonable. And of course, 14% critical fail. I did critical fail. Now I pissed him off. He says, leave now. Well, unfortunately, we can't leave the job undone, so we are going to have to engage with them and make the townsfolk a little bit angry. Alrighty, so let's see here. I don't see... oh, they're already firing at us. We got to move. Alrighty, so we're just going to send everybody into charge. Fight's a fight. Let's go. I still don't... oh, there they are. They're in the water firing at us. Oh! Oh my goodness! I'm just getting peppered over here. Clearly, that was a dumb decision on my part. There's my men going in. They're going to start taking those arrows for me. Not that I'm using you as meat shields, but full disclosure, I am using you as meat shields. Maybe we can get in the back of this way. Oh, here we go. We're going to be able to cut them off here. Okay, come on, water. I know you're slowing me down here. Alright, here we go. Battle was won! I took no part in said battle besides getting hit with a few arrows, but the battle was won nonetheless. Let's go ahead and chase these guys down, make sure they won't be a problem anymore. We tried to give you a way out, decided not to take it. And for that, you must pay. Oh, missed. Oh, missed again. Alright, here we go. Oh, they reached the edge of the map. Oh, man. Oh, well. Cool. Good fight, good fight. There we go. 2.8 renown, 1.9 morale. Awesome. Cool. We even got a prisoner there. So, Imperial Archer got a promotion. My infantrymen, 4 of them got promoted. 1 of them is wounded, so they'll just take some time to recover themselves. Got leathers to trade good, some tattered strap boots, cool, splintered arrows, none of which I'm really going to use, so we can just sell that at the next chance. And with that, Army of Poachers is complete, and we will call it there. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed today's episode, please make sure you like, subscribe, put some comments down there. I know I'm bad at games, so any tips or tricks that you can give me will be much appreciated. I will try and read them all and respond to them all when I get the opportunity to. But once again, ladies and gents, this has been Mount and Blade to Bannerlord. Thank you very much for letting me entertain you today, and I will see you all next time. Remember, there are episodes Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I said that wrong again. I'm sorry. Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, new episodes will be up, so stay tuned for those. Thank you very much. See you next time.